is their chat. Oh, glitter bombs. Glitter bombs, people. I am live. It is overcast afternoon because the rain is like almost here. The rain is. Can you say hello? Because I can't see if you're there or not. I see that there's two little people in the corner and they're not saying anything. I have no idea what's going on. Am I supposed, it says participants, pop out chat, toggle timestamps. Will I pop out chat? It says top chat. That's what I got going here. Top chat going. Are you saying anything? Oh no. Why is this not working? I'm going to try popping out chat. Oh, hey. Okay, this is better. For some strange reason, I usually see it on this side of the screen. Now I see a little ninja with red hair. Hey. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm excited because Monday was a sort of fun day for squirrels. She got inventive and created herself a tote soil thing. It's a tote garden. It's my very own tote garden because I'm putting my strawberries in it. And I bought strawberries over here in the bulb in a bag right there in the green bag. There's 10 strawberry bulbs, so I'm putting 5 strawberry bulbs in that and seeing where they grows. That's pretty cool. Thanks for being here, Nikki, Kristen, for Monster Grows. Ganja Nana, your mama. I'm here. Just finished my supper. It was deadly. I cooked roast chicken on the frying pan and threw it in the oven with some potatoes. It was decent. So, that's basically my day. I had a great afternoon here, just chillaxing. Yes, it was yum. I put pineapple juice in it, but I used my red pepper flakes and crushed black pepper and turmeric, and it became a really good sauce. It was spicy, but it wasn't too spicy. I very thoroughly enjoyed it. Hey. So yeah, that's what I did this afternoon, and I made that bucket. I'm gonna fill it up with soil and do the strawberries this evening. That's my jam. I believe that will work. Yep. So live chat is working. So how do I like this way? I like it this way. So this way I don't see myself. This way I sees the chat. And that's good. Hey. CSL, you'd have been right proud when I invented this. Check it out. It's got 2 handles, and each handle on each side, it's folded over, and I used recyclable bag, like a Sobeys bag. I cut it out around, and then I made it I'll show you. It's handy. It's quite handy. It is quite handy. Check it out. See? There's 2 handles, see? One, and then the other. Because if you don't use 2 handles, once it's heavy with soil, it's going to be hard to get in, right? So, and I got the other piece right here. This fits right down into it, because of course it's the top piece, right? It's the top. So I just flip it over, use the lid as my water reservoir, poke a couple of holes in this bitch, throw the soil in. I got my handle here. See my handle? How it's very ergonomically designed. Very ergonomically designed. And I use this part of my handle for the inside. So you just do this, like this. Very simple. Very simple, very simple. Right? Poke it through. Poke it through. Hang on now, this was easier than this earlier. There you go. That's one side and one side. And two sides. Two sides. And it just goes boop, into it. And you poke a couple holes in here. Like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The lid snaps into place and it's got a little depth to it, as you can see, for water. It snaps right on. Snaps on because it's the top to it. It's like, who'd have thunk of that? Squirrels thunk of that. Now, I did smooth the edges with the friggin' blowtorch because I thought it would melt it. It's not hard plastic anymore. It's not rough on my skin. I can put my hands around it like this. I can shake it. I wouldn't shake it now if it's full of dirt. But it's ready to go for my strawberries. So, here we go. That's what I'm doing this evening. Filling it a quarter of the way, almost half the way, and then I'm putting my strawberries in it, and then I'm filling it up 1, 2, like up to here. I'm not having it all the way full because it could need growth. So, and then set. And I can take this anywhere. It's portable. You can find the sunshine in your house and move this bitch. That's what I intend to do. So I figured you'd be proud of me. That's decent. Gotta have the turmeric. I do like turmeric. It tastes like crayon if you're eating it like straight up, but don't eat it straight up. And I wonder what I was sitting on. And it was my torch. Oh, don't do that. I almost blew myself up. So, what do you think about that? That's pretty sweet. I was like, oh, I'm doing this. And I got out my knife, and the knife, my little knife that I thought would work, didn't work. So I was like, I don't want to have to light my knife to melt this because it would be a mess. And I'm like, I got my good freaking $3 knife from the dollar store. Gave myself some strength. And I was it. Get it? I saw it. It was hard to do. And you have to leave it on an angle to get the knife back out. Because once the knife goes to here, you have to fucking good luck getting it out. But you gotta angle it and then pull it out. And I did it. I did it very well and efficiently and quickly. I need probably 2 more totes and I'm set for the winter. Yep. If I have like 2 totes like the one that's in there, because there's a big one in there. And I'm going to do all my lettuces and spinach in that one. And then I want another big one like that for my mints, my chamomile. Hey, my mints, my chamomile. And I'm going to have buckets for my pot and my peppers and my tomatoes. I'm going to have one pot one pepper, one tomato, and see how good it grows. And if it starts to grow good, I'm going to have more. I'm going to put way more in there. Because if I can grow very efficiently, there's no point in growing one plant when I can grow 3 plants and I can feed myself. And I'll be the winter when I'm struggling to heat the house and fucking feed myself. I'll have all these extra veggies that I wouldn't have any other time. And I'll be popping peppers. And we'll be Peter Piper picked a pack of peppers. And I could so eat peppers all winter long. I don't know about you. I have 4 different tomatoes going to do this summer. Nice. Awesome. Well, I definitely want to try a cherry tomatoes plant or some type of grape tomato plant. And I want to do a normal tomato plant, like a hardy one. I want something hardy. So, because I'm pretty rough here, right? I'm not like, this is not Tropicana. We are not in Florida Orange Juiceville. It's cold here today. It's like 5 degrees now. It's going down to 4 or -3 or something. It was snowing here yesterday, needless to say. I'm growing this inside my house. I'm getting a light. I'm getting a small light off MJ. I'm going to get another light off the Buzz. I'm going to get a light any chance I can. I'm going to get a light wherever I can. I have to figure out what I'm doing for, yes, there you go. I like those 4. Those 4 work for me if they're good. Yeah. But I don't want 4 tomato plants growing in my friggin' room. So I can't have 4 tomato plants are very aggressive and they stink. Like worse than pot. So unless I grow the tomato plants to cover the smell of pot, I think the tomato smell is worse than the smell of pot growing. I'd sooner have the smell of pot growing than the smell of tomatoes growing. Because I remember the smell of my tomatoes growing years ago. They stunk. They were in a greenhouse by themselves. Pretty close to by themselves. Like I had them specifically separated so they would not interfere. There was a few things in there with them. I can't remember specifics. But as soon as you opened the door to the greenhouse, we had a greenhouse and everything. It was nice. Yeah. Yeah. So needless to say, I don't have a greenhouse, but I'm going to make this house my greenhouse. I've seen people put their houses and what little light they got to good use. I have seen it. Hide the pit smell. Basil probably, yeah. I want to plant some basil and a few marigolds in around it all because that's supposed to stop bugs. Why not? I like basil. I want basil growing in with my lettuce and my spinach, lettuce, basil. And I want mint, thyme, rosemary, dill in another tub. And I'll keep an eye on my thyme. And I'll watch my rosemary grow. Yes. I'd have a hard time cutting my rosemary because it's so beautiful. But I will. For flavor, I will. And I can't wait to do it all. So, this is all happening within the next couple of weeks, people. By the end of the month, my garden should be growing something. Now, I've been growing my green onions since February 1st. This is May now, right? So February, April, May, 2 months, 2.5 months. 2.5 months I've been growing my green onions. Ooh, I'm hoping blackberries. Now, do they come back? I don't know if they come back. I thought you had to replant the blackberries. One berry last summer. You only got one berry. Oh, that'll be back with a vengeance this summer. That'll be back with a vengeance this summer. Do you have any nutrients or anything like that? You should take some sweetener or some when you see it starting to come back and they're starting to, like, you see them forming, throw some sweetener on it or some bloom on it if you got any of that. Oh, it's come out too small. The onions, okay, well, you're probably spacing them too close together. If they're small like that, give them some room. Trust me. Nobody thinks I've never ever grown before. I know how to grow. I've grown. I just never did it on a large scale. I don't know if I want to do it on a large scale. It's a lot of fucking work. It's a lot of work on a large scale. But I could do it enough for me. Just fine. So I'm only planting 5 strawberry plants. And I'm saving 5 for when I harvest those. So it should take like 2 months. So May, June, July. So the end of July, I'll start another tote of 5 strawberries. And I'll have frozen strawberries for the winter. It saves me $15 a bag. And I could ziplock a bag from a box of that. Well, right there, that tote didn't cost me nothing. And if I had to buy the tote new, it would have been $7. The package of strawberries is $7.99. The ting of friggin' soil is another $3. Literally cost me $15 for 10 strawberry plants. And one plant will be a bag of strawberries. Yes. And strawberries are easy. Cucumbers? I want a trellis for cucumbers, and I would have to lean it up against my friggin', see this here? Or see my chummy? See this? I would have a trellis of cucumbers going up, and I'd have that hooked into the wall somehow on a rope trellis going up my wall, and it'd be like a sheet of it. Oh, I can do that here easy, and with very little fucking effect onto the house or ceilings or fucking, what do you call it? When it gets heavy, I make sure that thing is screwed in proper and trellis stays up. I could even let it hang low and let it climb down. Strawberries come back every year as well. Okay. Bring your plant in for the winter. I'm not taking any of it out. None of it's going out, Denny. Here's the thing. It's all getting the light of my windows, or I'm getting a grow light for it. There will be like a small light over this one, a small light over the 2 pot plants, a small light over the 2. So eventually I want 3 to 4 small lights. 3 or 4 small ones. Efficient, that are cheap to run, that are cheap to get. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's plenty. One lamp does a 2x2. There's only 8 feet in the room. Plenty of room. So 4 little tiny lights. I'm blowing it all on the go with soil and foop and eggs, scraps, and good things and goodness and different samples of different things as cheap and efficiently as possible. Totes are my way to go. The way I'm looking at that, that's an ingenious thing I just did. I did that today. I made that. That's a fucking amazing, people. I don't know about you. I'm pretty proud of that. So, I'd say in 2 months' time, when I'm popping a couple of strawberries in my mouth from that bucket over there, it's going to be the best strawberries I've ever eaten. And yes, people, strawberries are not my favorite fruit, but I will eat them for cheap. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's a good source of antioxidants and vitamin C. I want to do a tangerine plant. How hard is that going to be? I'm probably going to fail the first few times. Still don't care. Gonna keep going, keep doing it. Not doing little baby pools because that costs money, Denny. Fuck that. You got one to send me? I'm not buying 40. It's costing me $32 for a baby pool. And I said, no, thank you. Yeah, $32 for a baby pool. And it would probably go moldy like everyone's telling me. No, I'm not doing it. Listen, that there is not going to go moldy for the simple fact that I can control the moisture level. I can leave it dry and let the fucking water fucking just water it without the self watering. I don't need to make it self watering. Masshole, you'll be proud of this too. I made a self watering container. Oh, and I was like Handy MacGyver, like you. You know how you made them chummy things that last year? Look at this, masshole. Check it out. This is the top of the lid. And here is where the soil goes is in here. But the soil goes in here, I mean. Isn't that neat? And I can lift it out. And I can carry it anywhere. And I can bring it anywhere I want. Wherever the sun is in my house. Don't you love it? I said, if Max see this now, he'd be some proud. Buzz like, watch me. I got strawberries and I'm setting them into the ground. I'm doing 5 plants in that big tote that I just showed you. $32 for a baby pool. That's right. I said, hell fucking no. I'm not. That was in my cupboard. Well, I washed it out with a bit of Javix. Yeah. I cut it in half. I burnt it. So it's smooth. That's pretty neat, yeah? So I was like, yeah. And when it was sharp, I took out my big old, I was like, no, I'm fixing that. And it melted it all. I was like, shh. And it was like, dude, you almost hear the gadget music in the background while I was doing this. And I was like, how do I get this container to fucking come out now? So I thought of the ingenious, handy dandy recyclable bag. Wait, now it's better than that. It looks prettier than that. Because I folded this and burnt this and everything. That's the recyclable bag part. I folded it and burnt it. And this is the handle for the recyclable bag. See? You can haul out, haul out your soil if you needs to. Fucking right. What do you think, bud? You should keep strawberries in a container. This is a container. Hello? Right? This is a container. Yeah. Right? Is this not going to work? Is this not going to work? I'm not putting it in there if they're not going to work. Shit. All right. We could go back to the drawing board with that. No, I ain't putting nothing in the ground. Nothing goes into the ground. It's all floating around wherever the sun is. Here in my house. It's the apartment. Welcome to the old apartment. I have a spare room and it's going to be cleaned out in like 6 days. 6 days, I'm getting rid of all the old chairs from the old table and all the old crap from the old 3 years ago when I moved in with all my old crap. It's all in that room. The old barbecue. I got a new barbecue now. The smoker barbecue. My barbecue has a smoker on the bottom. Strawberries will work in that bin. Yeah? Okay, I'm putting them in tonight then, because I want strawberries by the end of July. I'll be eating strawberries for supper. Doing it. So excited, because I spent $7.99 on it, and then it was like $3.99, and like the bucket was free. That's super exciting. So, and I got all the food stuff. I got more coming from the Green Grow. They're sending me a sample pack. I'm definitely gonna bump up something on my strawberries when I see them coming out. Soon as they start forming, I'm gonna be like, "Where's the juice, people? Where's the juice? They're looking for juice," and I'm gonna be like, "Ooh, give it to them." Yeah, I'm doing it. So doing it. I got no ground to put it in. If the landlord sees me out digging up his ground, he'll probably throw me out. But I did tell him I was putting a garden in here. And I told him that I wouldn't fuck around. He knows better. Strawberries will work in that bin. Yeah, baby. I'm excited. So when I created that this morning, I was like, and I was like thinking, okay, I cannot wait to tell people what I've created. It's like my own little masterpiece. When I'm done, I might just paint it. I think I just might paint it. Would that be too cheesy? Would that affect the plants? Shouldn't affect the plants, should it? I'm painting the outside of this tub like it's a little miracle of sunshine. I have red pepper. No, really? Oh, that's sick. Now that's what's next. I'm putting that in the bucket. I want one of those in a bucket. Is that just a single pepper seed? Did you get that out of a real pepper? Like, how did you manage to do that? Did you put it in a cup? Soda cup first? I want to grow a bell pepper too. I want peppers and I want tomatoes and I want pot in buckets. This is going to cut. These totes are going to be lettuce and mince. I can't wait to grow my own cup of tea. Do you know how much pressure it is to find the money for tea? It's a lot of pressure. Tea is not cheap in China. It's not cheap in Newfoundland either. So, I'm going to make my own mint. Nobody's getting no bugs in my house. I'm going to see if I can get some of that spray stuff. Shit, I forget. Defender stuff. Crop Defender. Bum-ba-da-dum. Whoa, but it looks like a habanero. What? I bought a starter pack at a hardware store. Yes, the starter pack is probably a hot pepper, man. It could have been anything. Cool. Mass. Ooh, you should send me some of them seeds. Can you get seeds off of that plant? If you get peppers, can you get seeds off of that? My starter plant is red bell pepper. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I need to get that too. Because if I don't have, I want peppers of all kinds. And I just want to try one for now. And bell peppers works for me. I like red peppers. I like green peppers. I like yellow peppers, orange peppers. I'm a big fan of the jalapeno peppers are my favorites of the spicy ones. And it goes down from like habanero to ghost pepper. I'm not a big fan of those two. They're hot. I germinated. Really? Man, it could grow. It could grow a hot pepper. You don't know. It could be like one of them freaking freaks of nature kind of plants. And have no. See what happens is they look like that till they grow big. When they grow big, when the peppers grow big, they start to fill out, and it looks like not so habanero-ish. It looks like a normal pepper then. It's a special kind. Really? Cool. I love this. I think these strawberries are going to be special. Habanada. It's called a habanada. Ha ha ha. That's funny. The habanada. I like some habanero. I don't think there's a habanada. I don't think that's existent. I always grow hot Hungarian peppers. Oof. Oof. Half them turn out hella hot. Oof. Looks like habanero, but it's a sweet pepper. Hey, cool. I like it. I'm gonna grow this beautiful bunch of strawberries, and once I see them growing, and everything else is gonna grow with it. So I'm not gonna start getting like too hot under the collar for like lights and all that. I've got time. I'm gonna build up the things. Because natural sunlight works too from the light from the outdoors. So if I only got one or two totes, bitch is moving them from this room to the next room till it's growed. I'm okay with that. I'm not adding no big shit ton of it all, right? I can move things. I'm not just like, I can't not move things. My cherry peppers never turn out hot. They're always sweet. Cherry peppers? Never heard of them. I want little baby spicy ones. Those little chili ones. The ones that we get my chili flakes from. Yes, the ones you get seen hung up drying outside Mexico. Ooh, they're little tiny. The tinier the peppers, the spicier the back end of it. It's like, milk, please. Hey, fine. How are you, my dear? I'm here getting excited about the new season of my first official grow. Because last year I tried to pull it off, but it didn't work out for me. So this year I'm going to try and make a go of it. I'm thinking about a cherry tomato plant too. Oh, I love cherry tomatoes. They're my favorites. The little ones, you just pop them in your mouth or cut them in half, throw them in a salad. Leave them whole, throw them in a salad. It don't matter. You can even slice those little buggers up and get fancy with your focaccia if you like. I'm just not able to eat and make bread anymore like that. Because if I make bread like that, I'll just eat it. It's not good for me. It's just not good for me. Not that I don't know how. So, yeah. That is what I'm doing here this evening. I did make it a mission this morning to create myself a little tub for the soil that everybody's seen. You can see it on Instagram if you don't have me there. Check me out. I am very grateful that I can't do balsamic vinegar in any way, shape, or form. I will sooner cut my own head off than eat it. I would drink glue before I ate balsamic vinegar. Balsamic vinegar is a very gross smell and taste for me. It's a disgusting flavor. It's one of the worst flavors I've ever come across, and I've eaten some strange things. One of the worst. I hate the balsamic vinegar. We used to have a balsamic reduction we used to have with our crazy salad. And by the fuck, would I turn my stomach every time I make it? Because you'd have to leave it on the pot. The pot would have to simmer. The pot would have to reduce by half and then by half again, of course. So while you were doing other things, the pot was in the back and you were like trying not to fucking throw up because the smell would just, and it was just putrid. It was just a harsh fucking, and we'd have it in this big fucking squirt bottle and this thick fucking balsamic sauce and layer tomato and slice of bocconcini and our basil leaf. Delicious salad, I'm sure. I would never eat it. I would never eat it. I would eat it all without the sauce. Give me some ranch any day. I'm not throwing you throw a baby out of you with that stuff. That's the stuff you freaking that they use at that restaurant, that the baby maker. Is it the baby that induces labor? You have a salad and it induce your labor. That's that shit. Reduction. It's a reduction of balsamic. It's crap. I eat that with some red onion on it. Ooh, no, you don't. Oh, gross. That's rough. Woo. That's I can't even think of it because it's horrible. And it was supposed to be really good. And he's like, you gotta try it. And I'm like, I'm not trying that. It's good. I went by your recipe, asshole. So is your recipe, right? It was good. It was good. It tasted good, apparently. It tastes it. Red onion too. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Gross. Can't do it. I like pickled red onion with grenadine. Pickled red onion with grenadine. Gross. That sounds like a martini or something. I don't want that. I did enjoy the supper that I made, but I'm about to get my strawberry planting on. I am about to get my strawberry planting on. But hope you're all doing well. To them shits. Add a little cherry tomato to them shits. I like pickled beets. No way! My dad used to love pickled beets. And they used to look nasty to me. I'm not eating beets either. I don't eat beets either. Said you were having it. Salmon. Oh, now I had that best piece of fucking fried salmon the other day. It was good. I love beets. I can't do beets. Beets are delicious. Mm-mm. I'm good, thanks. It's okay. I trust your judgment. I'm sure they are. I don't like the texture, the flavor. It's not my jam. They're not my jam. Made it for dinner last night. Oh, wow. Yum. Cool. I made pretty good salmon the other night. It was good. Some lemon, some butter, spice, third of a stick of butter, yeah. Yep. Everything bagel seasoning on it. Ooh, that's nice. Bet you that's good. Yeah, I bet you that would be good. Sounds good. That sounds lovely, Danny. So I had like half chicken chips, but it wasn't unhealthy for me. I made potatoes roasted with the chicken. It was good. And I thought the pineapple juice would be sweet, but where I added the turmeric to it, the turmeric and the friggin' pepper and the hot peppers, it was like, it wasn't curry, but it was spicy. It was like there was heat to it, but it was like, wow, sweet heat. It was delicious. It was one of the better meals I cooked this month. And every day I make a meal, it's like, oh, I know that'll be a fine supper for myself tomorrow. So I'd always put half of it away for tomorrow. That way it's not going to waste. Hey, chicken dinner, winner. What are you at, sir? I'm here dreaming of my garden. I'm here gonna plant something tonight. First time in a long time. Been over a year. I tried a few plot plants last year, but it didn't really pan out. It didn't really pan out for me. But this year is different. Celery, mashed potatoes. Really? Yum, like crunchy celery? I'll never try it, but I'd love to. It's hard for me to have an appetite these days. Jesus. What could be taking your appetite, girl? You best keep an eye on that. Because that's one thing you need is an appetite. What we put into ourselves nourishes our body and our mind. I don't mind. I like celery. I've never heard of it in mashed potatoes. What is it, like cold celery and mashed potato? Whipped? Or like hot? Hey. Excuse me. You make a celery puree, and when you are, wow. It does sound delicious. Well then, I think I'll have the recipe if you got it. If you got it, or you want to make it one day, and I'm in town. I like celery. Celery's good. I eat celery with peanut butter. I eat celery with cheese whiz. I eat celery with ranch dressing. It's really good with ranch dressing. I'm going to roll a joint, boys, because I haven't had one in a while. Oh, I've had one in a while. Thanksgiving dinner a few times. Wicked. Nice. Celery in the mashed potatoes. Bet you it'd be good. Sounds decent. I eat celery because I know it's healthy. It's not really that healthy, actually, because there's it's a lot of water, like lettuce. But it's good for you, I guess. Better than chips and burgers. We had celery soda once. Ew. I don't say that was good. No, that sounded a little bit like death warmed over by celery soda. That's like flaming hot. What? Flaming hot beverage somebody was drinking the other day. I was like, what? Would you really? Yeah. Young fella on Instagram tried it. Or on here on YouTube tried it. And it was a freaking taste test or something. Flaming hot Dorito flavor. Oh, okay. That was half of my buster. Yeah. Half of my buster, but it wasn't the good half. It wasn't the good half. Fine dining, celery soda. Celery is awesome in soups and in anything, right? I like celery in anything. Stir fries, nice carrot and celery and broccoli. Carrot, celery, broccoli. Damn, that's a good stir fry. Shrimp gumbo, yum. Sounds good. I like anything seafood, anything southern, anything spicy. It's good. I make a good paella with the saffron rice sauce. So good. I do. It takes some time, but it's good. It takes some time, but it's good. And you need a whole fish, kind of, and a lot of rice and saffron. A little bit of saffron. I made the best gumbo you ever had. Ooh! I make the best gumbo you ever had, okay? Alright then. I believe you. I believe you, my dear. Whoop, whoop. Hey, hey! Yeah! Talking about food, I'm rolling the joint. Oh, this is it. Oh gosh. Weed on the way from somewhere in BC. Bless their hearts. And it's coming with presents of calmness for myself. I'm going to be having a good weekend. I'm going to be having a good weekend. Mushroom trip the other day. It wasn't even really a trip. I must say I wasn't disappointed because I had a good time. It was a fun time, and I calmed. For the first time in my life, I'm like, I was calm. Like all the shaking from my head to my toes was gone. There was no shaking in my head to my toes. I got split. All right, Mass. Do you like the bucket though? I'm making strawberries tonight. Yes. Totally making strawberries. Isn't it amazing? I think it's amazing. I got 10 more grams of mushrooms coming. I will be learning how to trip properly. I'm like, okay, so the gram and a half didn't work. Because I want to see, like, pretty things. Yeah, I want to see pretty things. And I really just saw calmness, which is a pretty thing in itself. Now, Mass, did you like the bucket? Okay. I likes the bucket. I think the strawberries are going to go great. Okay, Harley. Do you know how much I should take for mushrooms? Cause like I did a gram of penis envy mushrooms. Don't laugh at me. Yes, I know. But I did another gram and a half, and it still didn't work for me. Well, it worked for me because I was achieving calmness, I guess. If that's what I was hoping to do. I was kind of hoping to trip a little bit. Hey. Relink the TV to my account. Oh, lovely. That's always a great time. if you are not too late. Okay, bye, Masshole Grower, if you're not too late. So, the mushrooms that I did do were penis envy mushrooms, yeah. And I did the gram, and then I did a gram 0.4. So, how much did you take the last time? And how did that do you? I did a gram 0.4, 1.4 of the penis envy, and it really didn't do a whole lot for me. It just calmed me for a couple of hours. Like it made me very. 1.4 should have wrecked me. Okay, but you remember I'm a very special individual, and it kept me calm for about 3 hours. Like body, mind, spirit calm. There was no vibration. So like the squirrel, the squirrel in me, that's there always. That's in me there. See that? This was like there was no movement. What meds are you on? Nothing. 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 I smoke weed every day. The train wreck was close to slowing me, but it caught me buzz. The actual train wreck strain. It slowed me, but it didn't stop me. These mushrooms were like, okay. And I'm like, okay. So it's like, it was like as where I'm going like this. This is how I'm going 24 hours a day, all day long, all night long. These mushrooms were like, hold up. You can't move right now. Now I could function and I could talk and I could speak, but I was just very fucking calm. Try lemon tech. Yeah, okay. I don't drink alcohol. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol. The psilocybin isn't absorbed until the acid in your stomach breaks it down. Okay, so how, if it got there, take it with lemon juice. When you make it happen in lemon juice, turned into a light switch. Like it turned on a light switch. For you, if it turned on the light switch, it's almost like it turned off one for me. Because it was like the way I am. I'm steady in my head, my mind, my body. This is me. Okay? This is a constant flux of me. Soak them in ground up lemon juice for an hour. Then put it in OJ, then down it. Okay. So I will start again at the 1.0. Start again at the 1.0 and then put it into OJ. What is it? Lemon juice. All right. Yeah, in my mind, calming. Yes. It'll hit you in like 9 minutes. Yeah, but will it make me sick now, Harley? Because I don't want to get sick on it. Try two since you seem to have a resistance. They're penis envy mushrooms unless they're bullshit. They're supposed to be the hardest ones. Because I said I'm big girl with big girl problems. And I wanted to see some rainbows. So here I am. That or they will really weak. If you puke, it's usually one. No. I don't think I want to puke. It means you got flooded with serotonin. If I did The way I calmed myself, the way it calmed me. Poor Frank was tripping his ass off. Sin. No, I don't want to trip my ass off. I want to be comfortable, but I want to fucking feel it. I puke on anything over a gram. Oh, right. Okay, so again, I'm well aware that symptoms differ. I'm double your size and weight. So I took the gram, I was fine. I laughed for a minute, quick minute, and then I got fucking calm. I didn't fucking lose my shit. I just like, this is it? Okay, we should do this again. It was really calm. I was enjoying the calm because all my fucking life I have been a steady go of vibration. So when I take something so simple as a fucking mushroom and pop it in my mouth and chew it up and say goodbye to it and calm myself for the first time in my life, I'm going to find some more of it. And I'm going to find a way to create it. Whether I rehydrate it and throw some into a bit of soil and makes more. Is that possible? I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't puke. No, it takes a lot for me to puke. Vodka and orange juice, maybe. But I don't drink, and I never did drink that. We grind them into powder. Yeah, no, I just fucking ate them. I just popped them in my mouth. Fuck that. If it was getting in me, it was getting in me. I puked up water and bile when I took them. Okay, so if you guys got sick and I didn't, does that say something? Like, should I have tripped on a gram? Or gram and 0.4, 1.4? My favorite was grams and melted in chocolate bars. Yum. Yum. Yeah. See, I don't want to enjoy it too much. I don't want to fucking enjoy that too much. I'd enjoy that too much. I'd be like, are we tripping balls today? If we eat the whole bar, we are tripping balls today. I would eat the whole bar and I would be in trouble. I like the chocolate mushrooms that Harley has. Be nice to try them. I can't take them on an empty stomach. Okay, so this time I get some. I'm gonna eat like I normally do because I do eat. I want to eat something because I don't want to sit there hungry, having something hit me like that. Because then I get hangry. So I get full and then I dose my drugs, does my mushrooms. I don't want DMT, so scare me. What's a DMT? Diminishing returns. What is diminishing returns? Means there's less and less. I put simple weed guy. Grind my buds. Yeah. Yep. That works for me. That is working for me. But I wanted to try mushrooms because I'm going through an issue in my life that I can't seem to phase or shake. So the issues in my life are big issues. So I decided that I'm going to fix them by taking mushrooms. And when it stopped me, I was like, I had relief for the first time in my life. And it's not going to make me cry because I know that it's happening. I know that it was good for me. But that stop, that's slow that I'm looking for. I'm looking to just to live my life like without that fucking constant fucking I want to just be me without having to fucking worry about all this in my head. Right? And the mushrooms did that for me. It's not what they told us in. Okay. You do not know what you're missing, Charlie. We're lied to about psychedelic drugs. But this is it. I'm not taking acid or LSD or anything. This is a fucking mushroom. It's a mushroom. Right. I've done acid and shrooms before, but not in like 20 years. Well, I never ever did it before. And if I had to do that probably 20 years ago, I'd probably be pretty fucked up right now. Because I'd have continued to do it. And I'd be here now fucking growing my own mushrooms already. But I'm not. I'm not doing that yet. If I get a chance to, fuck yes. Fuck yes. Yes, I will. I think I will. And, yeah, it's gonna be decent. It's gonna be decent. But the exciting part about it is now I have an option now. When I get some now, I'm gonna try them into lemon juice and see what they're like, and see what it does for me. I'm gonna just use one regular 1.0 gram like I started off with before, and chuck it into lemon juice. Acid makes me depressed. I would never try acid. Listen, I'm not a very experienced drug user, but I have done my share of fucking bad shit. I have. Not to be proud of it in any way, shape, or form. I just never fucking. It never amused me. I was going through enough without extra drugs. You know? What the doctor alone was giving me was enough. I didn't need extra drugs. The fuck? Son of a bitch. I said, weed is legal if you signed a piece of paper and said that I needed it. And he said, I can't do that. There's too much red tape. Too much red tape, he said. Yet he kept me a drug addict for 12 years. Fun. Not fun. But every day of my life for 12 years were wrapped around that doctor's fucking prescription pad like it mattered, because it did. And I'm free of that now. 9 years. And that's a blessing. So, when I decide that I want to take fucking a couple of dollars worth of mushrooms to see if it helps the squirrel, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it every day. Don't mean I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But I want to try it, and I want to see if it helps. And if it helps, why not? I never fucking was so calm in my life. I think I've been more calm knowing that there is a way out of this. I'm not saying it's going to be my cure. I'm not saying that every day I need to take this to calm me. But just knowing that there is relief, that's a fucking blessing. Right? Sometimes it's fine to smoke a joint because you know that it's going to help you. But how many joints are you going to smoke before it's going to look like you're just a pothead? Which I am. I don't mind. But there's no pot that I've ever smoked that took me and shook me and stopped me. Like the fucking one mushroom. I was like, what? No, 2 mushrooms. A mushroom and a cat. And I'm like, yep, doing it. So, I'll try it again now Saturday on lemon juice mushrooms. Yep. pot never calms me down. No? Certain pot does. Certain pot don't. I find a train wreck worked. I microdose. They usually work better for health reasons at an extremely low dose. We've been microdosing for about a week now. So, on a microdose is how much? How much is what? How much is a microdose? RSO gummies calm me down. That's it, yeah. I don't know what you were on. You were on gummies or edibles or something the other day. What is a microdose? Well, I mean, anyone. Yes. Now, MJ is making an oil. Or is it an oil or RSO? I think MJ is making RSO. MJ is, yeah. But I'm looking forward to the next trip. I'm looking forward to the next meal. And I'm looking forward to the next strawberry. Squirrels, I was on 200. Oh my god. That's too much, see. That's too much, see. Listen to me. That is way too much. Grandma will come to get the kids. You got fucked up. Fucked up. Yeah. I bet you that was fun. 100 micrograms of gram mushrooms is a really good dose. 1/10 of a gram. 1/10 of a gram. Yeah, that's no good to me. That's no good to me. Yeah, the microdosing is not going to work for me. It's not good for me. Not good enough for me. I want more than that now, Harley. Fuck that. That's like fucking what? Giving her the tip. Sorry. It's just not going to work. It don't work. You'd be surprised. Yes, okay. I'll try a little bit in lemon juice. I'll try a little bit in lemon juice and see what happens. Like, less is more with them. Okay. All right, bye. So I'll do 1/100th of what? 1/10 of a gram. 1/10 of a gram. So that's like a little piece. I take 1,000 micrograms a day of RSO. Yes, that's a lot. That's a fucking lot. See, now here's the thing. I can't do RSO. Never tried it before. Never ever tried it before. Never ever tried mushrooms either. But I tried the mushroom and I liked it. Doesn't even get me high. You're not doing it to get high. You're doing it to fucking relieve your pain, isn't it? Help, Harley. I have a syringe. What? No clue what to do with it. It murders me. What? What do you mean? Retarded weird tolerance. Weed tolerance. I can't get buzzed without shrooms. Now, here's the thing. I don't want that to happen to me. I want that to happen to me. But you're only doing a fucking eighth of a gram or 1/10 of a gram. And that gets you good. I get high as fuck balls from RSO. Never had RSO. I'd like to try RSO. I would like to try some RSO. If you start with a rice size, Danny, you start with a rice size, like the size of a grain of rice, and that's it. You get buzzed. Really? Oh, I want to try that. And you don't smoke that, you eats that, right? No buzz off my microdose. If you want to get wrecked, I take at least a half a gram of PE. What's P? Penis envy. Yeah, that's what I took. I took a whole gram of penis envy. They said it wasn't for lightweight people or lightweight users. When it was lightweight users, I thought it meant lightweight people. So I'm a big woman, so I got the penis envy ones, thinking they would do me. I take things literally, okay? So, needless to say, when I went back and looked, this is for the not lightweight user. So, like people like you or Masshole likes mushrooms. I'm like, that's the kind of people that takes the penis envy. I should have went with a different kind, but the penis envy didn't really do much, only slowing me the fuck down, which I'm grateful for. Can't wait to feel that again. It didn't make me nap or make me tired or anything. It just stopped me from I don't know. I don't even know what it stopped me from. It so wrecked me. Yeah. It's like 6:00 and I'm up 12 hours already. Great. This is like time. Slow but grows on ya. I used to get baked off a single puff of a joint. Yeah, fucking when I was 18. When I was 18. Back when you were 18. I remember freaking me and Edmund be like, nope, you don't need no more of that. And I'm like, yeah, I do. Fuck that. I fucking gonna have another puff. I'll take it. Thank you. Yeah. It's funny. Yes, one brown brick and you're gone. Yes, well, right now this is almost like I've smoked almost a quarter today. No. This is my fourth joint, though. 4 joints today. That's a lot. Now I found out it's Jesus all along. Right? 100%. 100%. I agree with you on that. That is agreed and true. But I look forward to the week ahead, and may my harvest be aplenty and bountiful. Mm-hmm. Wow. So you came to Michigan and started smoking. Shocking. Well, I don't know why I should be able to plant my strawberries today. There's no reason I couldn't. Get my soil going, get it all in, planted. So technically I planted it on the full moon. Last night was the full moon, so today I plant. And then in 2 months' time, I'll have a look and see and it should be going great. Oh, yay! So sweet. Big and cute. That's cute. That is cute. Well, thank you all for being here. I do appreciate you for coming. Thank you, Mr. Hurley Grower, Vermonster Grows, Danny Land, Nikki, Masshole Grower, Ganja Nana, whoop whoop, CSL was in the house, Mr. Fine Dining, the couple that loves to enjoy different things. I appreciate you, Kristen Booth. Thank you for being here. Nikki, appreciate you. Danny, thank you. Love you. Ganja Nana, Saturday, my dear. We're going to do it early again, like last week. Getting it on early, getting the mushrooms into me early. We're just going to try a little lemon juice on them first. And we're going to get some slow action. I'm going to slow and sing. We're going to stop me and sing. We're going to stop the unstoppable squirrels with a little syllable. I don't know how to pronounce it. So we'll say mushrooms. And we'll get it on. It'll be fun. I hope y'all comes. Thank you guys again. Cheers, everybody. I don't know why the chat's all fucked up and over there. I don't know why. Now, let's see if we can figure it out. Toggle timestamps, participants, manage moderators, send feedback. None of that's any good to me. Nope, none of it. Oh, whoa. Uh-oh. Cancel. I don't know what did that. I don't know how that worked, but I can no longer see chat, which sucks. But I'm bouncing out of here anyway, boys. I don't know how this works or why chat got a little black ninja there going, oh yeah, but it sucks holes. I don't know. Peace out. Much love, everyone.